Hi, Patrick here. Have Cheetah Will View, and it's Tuesday. And if it's Tuesday, that can only mean one thing: it's Library Day. Yeah, it's Library Day, and initially we were really filled with hope. Um, because it looked like they're putting out some library titles, and they are, but it seems like they're getting rid of a lot of their kid stuff, a lot of old kid stuff, just documentaries and everything aimed toward kids is just being just put out. Not that anybody's buying it really, because nobody really is. Um, but so pickings were pickings were pretty slim this week. Um, but I did get a couple interesting things, including a gift from one of our my library buddies, and that will be our centerpiece for today. And I'll show you that last. Pretty cool, and actually might be almost. It's Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so let's get to it because it won't take very long today. I did upgrade on one title. I just got this not that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and then I got it down here in Blu-ray, and that is True Blood season 4. But this is Blu-ray, and I got mine in DVD, so this is an upgrade. Really good shape. Someone took really good care of it, and so yeah, that's uh that's what I picked up. Anna Paquin, Ryan Quinton, a whole bunch of people are in that series. I looked at the Wikipedia. Man, I didn't realize that thing was so star studded. Crazy star studded. All right, next up, I got a documentary, and this was actually is from the library, so I did pick up something from the library, and that is the Fab Five. Now, the Fab Five were a heralded group of recruits that played for the University of Michigan, uh, and that was Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard, Jimmy King, and Ray Jackson. So each one of them went on to some sort of success. Chris Webber noticeably the most, though Jalen Rose did get the chance to coach at Michigan for a little while, but he did not do very well, and he was let go after 3 seasons, I think. And this generated a ton of controversy when it was released here in the Detroit area, as Ann Arbor, where Michigan's at, is only 17 and a half miles away from me, and sports radio was really that's all they could talk about for a long time was this documentary right here. So I'm looking forward to watching it. It's in pretty good shape too, so wasn't they must have just recently got it. All right. I found a movie factory seal that I don't have. Heard a lot about it. And of course, anything with Paul Giamatti, you got to grab. And this is the movie that shot Giamatti into the public sphere as far as who he was, and that is Sideways. This also helped give Thomas Hayden Church a boost as well as Sandra Oh. Probably when this movie came out, the most the well known name on the cast would have been Virginia Madsen. But after this movie came out, it was all about Paul Giamatti, as it should be. He should have won last year too in the Oscars. That guy should have like 5 Oscars on his shelf. Um, and of course, Thomas Hayden Church ended up doing a series called Wings for 7 or 8 years, and starred as Sandman in Spider-Man 3. All right. I was actually sort of surprised by this, but I went ahead and got it anyway because I never heard of this one. I thought I pretty much knew Woody Allen, all of Woody Allen's discography, but I didn't, and I guess this is one I'm overlooked. And it was at it was at a Family Video at one time, and that is Cassandra's Dream. As you can see, the sticker here Everybody knows what that sticker is. That's a two for three, or 1 for 2. Obviously, you gotta get 2 for the value. And this is Cassandra's Dream. I never heard of this one from Woody Allen. It came out in 2007, and I completely missed it. So I wonder if it went over straight to video. And it stars Haley Atwell, Colin Farrell, Sally Hawkins, Ewan McGregor, and Tom Wilkinson as Gentile. Push the button. Push the button. This is a drama. This is a thriller. Woody Allen did a thriller. I wonder if he wrote it too. So I don't know how it is. I'm totally perplexed. I'm perplexed because I never even heard of it. I've never heard anybody talk about that. And that's really quite surprising considering it's a Woody Allen film. I know he's older now and whatnot, but still, you expect to hear when people talk about Woody Allen, they should talk about all his discography. And no, family is family, blood is blood. That's the tagline. All right, so the one library I did find one. And I'm glad to find it because it's one I was hoping to find too. And that is Guy Ritchie's The Mystery of Ungenderly Warfare. And this is based off true events in World War II. Not necessarily the story per se, but some of the people involved in it were involved in some other shenanigans. And while this is played sort of like an action comedy, in actuality, it's pretty tragic. As that two of the people, I think the one played by Alan Richson, his character, and the one who plays Henry Cavill. Both their characters are based off of true British soldiers, and they later on died not soon after this adventure and this movie takes place. Both of them end up dying in action later on. I'm not sure if they put that at the end of the movie or not. I know this is supposed to be played up as an action comedy per se, but I just want to let you know that this actually did. These two gentlemen did exist, and they both died for the Queen. Just not in this one. Not in this movie. All right, so I got a gift. One of my library buddies, my good friend Mark, he goes out and he hunts as well. He is hunting for his collection, and he also does a resale. So he was out and about, and he found something for me, and he said, "Do you have this?" And I said, "No." He says, "Well, I'll bring it to you." And he got me a Criterion, and he got me the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Now, of course, those who know Criterion know well that this is a very popular title. This one, Rushmore, the Royal Tenenbaums, Armageddon, and The Rock, they seem to be the ones that I see all the time. I have seen this out in the wild probably about 3 or 4 times, 5 times. I actually found it 2 weeks ago at the library. I found this at the library 2 weeks ago, except that someone had taken out the disc. They had taken out the disc. They'd forgotten to put it back. Either that or it was stolen from, which would not be unheard of at the library. So I had a chance to pick this up, but no disc. So, but lo and behold, he found a copy and he hooked me up with it. And this is in great shape too. Great shape. But this is a Criterion that gets, man, the Royal Tenenbaums I've seen probably about a dozen times. If you wanted a copy of the Royal Tenenbaums, put your hand up. I'll pick it up next time I see it, which probably won't be that long. I've already seen it, I think 4 times this year at the bookstore. I've seen it 4 times at the bookstore. I've seen it twice at my Salvation Army. It's just a very popular title at the time. I don't know. I just think that for some reason, I think back then Criterion made a whole bunch up. They thought it was going to go out like gangbusters, but I don't think it really did. So hence we get a saturated market for a Criterion title. I mean, it doesn't sound like it very much, but this is a, how can I even say it? But this is something you would actually have a chance of getting rather sooner than rather later. So I was really happy to get it, though. It's in great shape. Thanks to our good friend Mark who hooked us up. So another Criterion for the collection, and even more so is one I actually have not seen. I have not seen this one. I saw the Royal Tenenbaums, and I saw Rushmore, courtesy of Miss Pam Kelly, from over at the Camera Theaters, but I did not see this one. All right, that's all we got. Like I said, not very much, but good stuff. Good stuff. I think good stuff. Uh, 5 movies or 4 movies, a documentary, and an upgrade. I can go with that. Next week is Bag Week sale, though, so we will be keeping our fingers crossed for a good haul next week. Things generally slow down. I mean, this is actually pretty good for October. October going on to November. This is actually a pretty good haul. Come a couple more weeks, I don't expect to get anything. I really don't. It always dries out November and December. But we'll keep our fingers crossed that it's changed, because we've had a pretty good summer so far. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and more importantly, drop a comment down below. Everything you do helps the channel, and me and the Cheetah, we do answer our comments. We do that. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next week. And yes, Dollar Theater is coming back up. I just took a couple of weeks off, but it will be back up with Aliens coming up real soon. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.